My wife thinks I'm a good for nothing just because I'm a bricklayer and she's a successful business administrator. What can I do? I need help.
Welcome, everyone, to your favorite show, Audience Questions in English. So here are your hosts, Steve and Margaret.
Hi, this is Margaret. How are you?
Hey, this is Dip. I'm ready to answer anything the audience throws at us.
Today, Edwin is here with us. He's coming from California. Edwin, come on, ask your question.
Hey guys, it's Steve Barterith. Thanks for having me on the show. My name is Edwin, and I'm dealing with something that's been really weighing on me. I got married 10 years ago when I was 20. My wife was 22. We were really young, but we were in love, really in love. She had always dreamed of becoming a business administrator. At the time, things were tough at her parents. So she decided to move in with me. I loved her then. I still love her now. So I wanted to support her. I work in construction. I served as a bricklayer's helper, and I worked nonstop. I paid for everything, the household expenses, her university tuition. Because of that, I never went to school myself. She finished her degree, and now she's very successful. She has a status, she makes good money, and now she treats me like I'm nothing, like I'm useless, like I'm good for nothing. So my question is this: how can I make her understand what she's doing is wrong? And how can I keep her from leaving me?
Hi, Edwin. First things first. Slow down. Take a brown. You don't sound dumb, you don't sound weak, you don't sound lost, you sound wounded.
Yes. And before we even touch your question, I need to say this clearly. What you lived through is not nothing. It's not minor, and it is absolutely not good for nothing.
So let me rephrase your question the way many people feel it, but are afraid to admit. What do I do so the person I gave everything doesn't walk away now that she no longer needs me? And just hearing that hurts. Edwin, you married young. You showed up, you didn't just work. You carried responsibility, emotional weight, financial pressure, long days. You didn't disappear. That alone says a lot about your character.
And let's shut something down right now. Being a bricklayer is not less than anything. Without bricklayers, the rest of us would be doing this podcast standing in mud.
Exactly. Romantic restaurants, bricklayers. Hospitals, bricklayers. The office where she works now, bricklayers.
Now, here comes the part that isn't comfortable. And Edwin didn't come here for comfort. He came for honesty. Edwin, you cannot force someone to stay once they've already decided to see you as beneath them.
And that's the real problem. Not money, not degrees, disrespect.
The second someone calls their partner good for nothing, the relationship is already damaged at its core.
Let's be clear, supporting your partner doesn't mean they owe you love forever, but it does mean they owe you basic respect. And right now, she's rewriting history. Instead of he helped me grow, it becomes I outgrew him. That story is dangerous because gratitude turns into shame.
You asked, what can I do so she doesn't leave? And here's the hard truth. Nothing that requires you to make yourself smaller. You don't beg, you don't grovel. You don't apologize for the version of yourself that held everything together. Because if she stays out of pity or pressure, she won't stay with respect.
And a marriage without respect is just shared bills and quiet resentment. That doesn't mean you stay silent. It means you do the right things. You talk. Calmly. Honestly. You say something like, I supported you because I loved you, not because I wanted control. If you believe my work makes me workless, that breaks something in me.
And then you listen, not to argue, not to defend, but to see who she is now. Because sometimes the hardest truth is this: the person you sacrificed for is no longer the person you married. Success doesn't just change lifestyles, it exposes values.
Hear this clearly. Your value is not up for negotiation. Not by income, not by titles, not by who wears the suit. If she leaves, it will hurt deeply, but it will not mean you failed as a man. It will mean you loved fully, and love doesn't always guarantee loyalty.
And here's the question no one prepares you for. Maybe it's not, how do I stop her from leaving? Maybe it's, why am I willing to stay where I'm no longer respected? That question is terrifying, but it's also freeing.
And if you ever doubt your worth, remember this. A man who builds walls and roofs understands how to build a life. Titles disappear, character stays. Whatever comes next, stand tall, stay grounded. Because sometimes strength isn't holding tighter. It's letting go without losing who you are.
And no matter what, you were never good for nothing. Not even close.
Those answers were marvelous. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Margaret. But unfortunately, time is up. Don't miss the next episode. And please, leave your answer on the comments. What do you think about that question? See you next time.